All right. So equations of circles. There's really two things that we need to know here. We need to know what the formula is for a circle, and then we need to know what the letters represent within that formula. So the important things are right there. I squared it off in green. So our standard form for a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. H and k stand for the center. So the center is at hk, and the radius is your r. So the values attached to your x and to your y end up being your center. Okay? So we will have to keep in mind that it's an x minus h here and a y minus k here. So when it comes time to get the center's at positive h, positive k. So you have to think about taking the opposite sign that's in the parentheses. Okay? The other thing that'll help keep it straight is that your x value for your center is always attached to your x value in the parentheses. Your y value for the center is attached to the y value in the parentheses. So we're going to write the equation of the circle. Center at negative 2, 4, and a diameter of 4. So first off, we have the center. The diameter is 4. What's the radius? 2. Okay, so now we're going to put the radius in the center, and we're going to write it in this formula. So x minus h squared. So our h here is negative 2, so this ends up being x plus 2 squared, and then plus y, yep, minus 4 squared, good, is equal to r squared, so 2 squared is 4. There's our equation for our circle. Yes. In Algebra 2, you'll have to. Okay? Number 2. Center is at the origin. Radius is 3, not 3, 3, is 3. Centered at the origin. Where's the origin?
0, 0.
Okay, so the origin is 0, 0. So how would we write that into our equation? I don't know. X minus 0 squared, does that really look right? Plus 2, does that still look right?
It would be
Just x squared. Right? It doesn't make sense to write plus 0 or minus 0. That doesn't change your x. So x squared plus y squared equals, well, r squared is 9. There's our equation. Is that okay? You're a hopeful thinker over there. Ready?
Yep.
Diameter with the endpoints of 2, 7 and negative 6, 15.
Okay.
So let's think about what the diameter is. Where's the diameter? All the way across, and it goes through which point? Goes through the center. So if we have 2 points, how are we going to find where the center is if we have the 2 points for the diameter? Midpoint formula, not distance formula. Midpoint formula. Look, the midpoint formula is up on the board for us.
Oh my goodness. That is so nice.
All right, so x1 plus x2. So this would be what? Midpoint formula. 2 plus what?
2 plus 6.
Negative 6 divided by 2, and then what for our y's?
7 plus 15.
Yep. 2 plus negative 6 is what?
Negative 4.
Okay, so that's negative 4. So negative 4 over 2 is negative 2.
And then
7 plus 15? 22. 22 over 2 is 11. So that's our center. Okay. Where's the radius? Okay. So it's from the center to one of the sides. How are we going to find the length of that radius? The distance formula between the center and one of our endpoints. So the radius will be, let's do the distance formula between negative 2, 11, and which one of those? 2, 7. Okay. So from negative 2 to positive 2, how much do our x's change? 4. So 4 squared plus. From 11 to 7. 4. 4 squared. 4 squared is? 4 squared is? So 16 plus 16. Square root of 32. That's our radius. So we have our center and our radius. Let's try to put it in the formula.
So why do you take half of like the negative 4 and 22?
We were following the midpoint formula. That's what we were doing. We were doing the midpoint formula. Okay. So we have the radius and we have the center.
I thought it was the final answer and then she split it in half, but I see it's not a product.
Okay, so what would this be? X what?
X plus 2
Yep, x plus 2 squared
plus y minus 11 squared plus the square root of 32.
plus y minus 11 squared equals. Now this says equals r squared. So if r is the square root of 32, r squared is just 32. So there's our equation. The 2 came from our center at negative 2, 11. Yep, that x value here is negative 2, so it's going to go with our x value in the parentheses. All right, we're going to do one more. And this time, or two more, we're going to graph these.
Yes.
So, to graph them, you look at the equation and you decide what the center and the radius is. And then you make the circle. So, x plus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 16. Where would the center be here?
Negative 2 positive 3.
Negative 2, positive 3, and what would the radius be? 4. Is that okay? Everyone okay with the 4? Yeah, I just took the square root. So you're first going to plot the center of negative 2, 3. And then if the radius is 4, you'll go out 4 in the 4 directions that we can go count on here. So 2, 3, so 4, 4, 4, 4. And then you take those 4 points and you're going to try to make the best circle that you possibly can make. Oh, this is just a terrible circle.
I think it's beautiful.
The more times you go around, the more it looks like a circle.
Keep going. Keep going.
There we go. It's pretty good. Okay, there's my circle. Okay. Let's do the next one. 5. X minus 3 squared plus y squared is equal to 9.
3 and 0.
Yep, I was waiting for people to write it down. But you're good. So what's the center at? 3 and 0. What's the radius going to be? 3. So you plot 3, 0. You go out 3 each way. Then you draw the best circle you can between those 4 points. That's better.
Mine always look like diamonds.
Okay, the only thing your circle should not look like is this. That's not a circle. That's you plain connecting the dots. Okay? Try to make it look like a circle. Okay? Assignment. Page 578, problems 10 to 20, 24 to 29.